Now You See Me.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
No, you don't.
That's no moon.
You have no idea how long that intro took us. Right, Dale, Now You See Me Too.
I already did it.
Randomizer up. Okay, who is it?
It's Tom.
Okay, plot of Now You See Me Too.
Right, the plot of Now You See Me Too. Hard to explain for me because I haven't seen the first one.
Okay.
But
Blasphemy.
from what we saw it this morning, from what I saw, you had a group of magicians called the Horsemen who've been in hiding for a year because they robbed a bank.
Yeah, basically in the first one, bank was robbed. Dave Franco faked his death, all of that stuff. So there's a bit of backstory for you. That's all you need.
That happens. They're in hiding. They've been in hiding for a year, and they want to come out of hiding, but they can't. You've got Morgan Freeman, who's in prison again, who's from the first one.
They framed him in the first one.
They framed him in the first one, so he's
Which he
angry. He wants to get back at them for what they did. He ends up tricking them in front of a massive audience, and they end up in China, and things go down until they meet up with
Daniel Radcliffe, and then the plot goes further.
Yeah, and the plot goes from there, pretty much, yeah.
Very, like, a lot happens in this film. I mean, you can't really explain the plot in detail without it going on for about 10 minutes, so I think we'll just stop it there. But a lot goes on in this film. It's a pretty long film at that.
It was too long, way too long.
It felt too long, but when you get out, it's only like, we've been there 2 hours and it felt too long.
The ending dragged on way too much.
It did.
There's a point where you're like, I know what's happening, I know exactly
I guessed it straight away.
what's going on.
Yeah, the ending part.
Yeah.
I guessed straight away what would be happening.
Let's start off with some positives, because I know there's positives in here. I enjoyed it. I thought
I like
it was
the action set pieces, I guess, if you can call them that. Like,
the magic tricks in this film.
They have to again
very
do heists with the tricks, which was good.
Some very cool stuff happens. Like the scene, there's a scene where they sort of break in to steal this chip for Daniel Radcliffe's
character. The card
character.
sequence. You see bits of it in the trailer.
Yeah,
it's actually really cool.
It's really good.
They have these cards and they're like passing it around to each other. And it goes through all these different cycles, and you watch it go around to all these different characters and the way they hide it and stuff. And that was a
probably
really cool
stuff that's impossible to do, but it looked
one of the coolest scenes in the film. So some of the magic tricks were actually really, really cool.
I think a highlight for me, I quite enjoyed Daniel Radcliffe's performance.
He was probably the strongest.
Yeah, every character from the original film returns apart from Isla Fisher. The new character you got Lizzie Kaplan from The Interview is in this film as
she's
the replacement for Isla Fisher's character.
Yeah.
Who pretty annoying. Not as good as Isla Fisher. I sort of missed Isla Fisher in this film.
I'm surprised they kind of addressed it as heavily. Like, I thought they'd just go, she's the new horseman.
Well, they pretty much did. They didn't really address it. She was sort of. She was there at the beginning. She was like, "I want to be a horseman." It was like, "All right, you're a horseman."
Yeah,
and,
it really.
That was how it was. It wasn't really
didn't make much sense. A secret society where you just, I want to be in it. All right, you're in.
Yeah, I mean, they show Isla Fisher's character and they do nothing with it because she's not in the film at all. She's just sort of.
Yeah, she's never in the film. Apart from maybe a few.
You see her at the beginning, like very briefly, and they never explain what happened to her.
Yeah.
So it's like we'll just assume maybe she's
one of
dead
the
or something.
I was surprised they even had a plot that kind of involved the horseman having to plan around the character who, spoiler alert, I guess from the last one, faked his own death. I thought they'd just completely take away that and just go, oh, it's right, he's alive. But they, it was like overturned very quickly and everybody found out.
Well, everyone in this film
surprising to me.
Did do a good job. Dave Franco's character was really cool.
Jesse Eisenberg gives the best performance of the year.
Well, he's
his best performance
two under his belt.
Batman v Superman not being.
Yeah, I preferred him in this than Batman v Superman.
Definitely.
He's definitely not Alexa.
Depending on what you think
the
about.
The only problem I have with characters in this film, we're going to address a big problem here. Woody Harrelson.
Oh god!
Two characters, not one. He plays two characters.
It made it feel like a '90s movie because it was like bloody. It was like Jack and Jill.
Oh, you're throwing chimichanga bombs?
He played. Spoiler alert, I guess he played his own twin brother as well as him.
It was ridiculous.
They both have the same kind of voice.
There was no reason for him to be in the film. There was sort of a plot around him which they could have just given to Daniel Radcliffe's character anyway.
Or anybody else.
Anybody. Daniel Radcliffe's character.
Give a young struggling actor a job for a few months.
But yeah, Woody Harrelson
give him
played like the character in the first film as well as his brother, and it was just like
he pretty much played two of himself.
What's going on
in the film? There wasn't much difference in character, except the twin brother was a bit more sort of, he sort of moved about more.
He had
and
more of a
lively.
personality.
And he
More
had
of a
what
personality.
he
yeah,
had
that's
what he
yeah.
himself explained as old man pubes on his head.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Real quote from the film.
yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, let's talk about the ending a little bit. I mean,
The
as
ending-
it goes on, it really drags. I mean, this film could have been an hour and a half movie.
Yeah,
And it's
it was
long- I think
easily
it's
half
just
an hour
over
too
2
long.
hours.
When it got to a certain part where you thought, oh, it's going to end, and
Yeah.
then something's announced, and it's like, oh, okay, it's going to continue on.
If you take out everything with Woody Harrelson's brother, that's at least 20 minutes gone. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
saves a bit of time. And then,
I
yeah,
didn't really
yeah.
understand the motive for the hatred between the two characters.
There wasn't any.
There was no motive there.
It was
just
was
did
literally just a family.
I don't remember. I haven't seen the
family
first one
things.
in forever, but I don't remember him.
He's not in it at
mentioning
all.
it.
It's just.
But he
one.
says like.
he said something about him being screwed over
Yeah,
by
I
his...
don't remember him mentioning that from the first
Yeah,
one.
but I don't. I mean,
Doesn't happen.
I don't see why they would want to kill each other. Or one would want to kill the other. It's a bit extreme.
Yeah, there's no reasoning behind
Yeah,
it.
it's a bit pointless.
But
the
yeah.
actual ending sequence for me was beyond predictable. I predicted it
Yeah.
as soon as it
it's
began.
predictable. The
I knew
final
it would
trick,
happen.
it's really cool to watch. It's really cool when they reveal it, but you know what they're going to reveal, exactly how they're going to reveal it.
Yeah.
Whilst you do know that, it is cool to watch.
Yeah,
And,
it is. It's good how they've done it. But
It is good. I mean, the way it's done, the way it's put together, it's clever. It just would have been a lot better if you couldn't guess it. If they didn't show, because there's a scene that happens at the very beginning of the film, and something that happens, and you know that's going to be brought into the film later on. And if they didn't
Yeah.
show that at the beginning of the film, and they just sort of maybe shown it as a flashback near the end of the film, when it was actually happening to a certain character, it would have been more effective, because you wouldn't have been able to guess it was going to happen to him.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, like, with so many characters in this film as well, a lot of them just don't get a lot of time to shine. Mark Ruffalo has his own subplot involving Morgan Freeman's character, but those two sort of, they get sidelined for most of the film and they only really come in towards the end. You've got Michael
Yeah.
Caine back again, who probably has 10-minute screen time. I don't know what it is with Michael Caine being cast in movies. They
I'm
cast him
finding
in
that a lot.
Kingsman for about
There's-
10 minutes.
there's-
Is he just getting too old?
it's the same
I
with
mean,
Morgan Freeman. They keep and Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, yeah,
they keep casting them in roles, just small sort of.
I was thinking,
Bitty
I think
rolls
I've
here and
seen-
there.
Have we seen Morgan Freeman in a movie this year?
No, but I mean, Morgan Freeman had a much bigger role than I thought he
Oh
was
yeah,
gonna.
yeah. He had
But
a
with
much
Michael
bigger
Caine,
role
it's
there.
just he keeps getting cast in these movies where he plays a character that barely has any time on the screen. It's like, we're such a big actor, why would you do this?
Yeah, he's wasted.
They do waste him in this film. They did this. I wouldn't say they wasted him in Kingsman.
No, yeah.
But he was barely in that. He was barely in Interstellar. So they don't use him nearly as much as they should.
Because when you see him in films like Harry Brown, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
He's so good in that.
He is.
And
He's a
you
very
can
good actor.
you can see how much of a good actor he is. Which when you see him in this film, he's just sort of wait. It's pointless. Why get such a big actor for such a small petty role?
Yeah, exactly.
Pointless.
I
They
mean-
could just get anyone.
They could have done. It could have literally been anyone. But I mean, the way they reveal him, it is pretty cool. The character he turns out to be. But again, yeah, wasted.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall, quite enjoyed it. Daniel Radcliffe was great. Original cast, good. Lizzie Kaplan was okay, I guess.
She got on my nerves a bit, to be honest.
Pretty
Yeah,
heartless.
she kind of had that really overly peppy personality that
Yeah.
didn't really fit the tone. It was like
Yeah.
serious heist, and she's like, oh.
Much like Dwayne Johnson in Central Intelligence, actually.
Yeah.
It's not a role you usually see her in.
Yeah.
But I guess she was fine. I mean, she didn't ruin the movie for me. And there was entertainment in this film. Like I said, the magic tricks are really cool. The visuals are really cool. While unbelievable a lot of the time, some really cool stuff does happen.
There is some cool
and
stuff.
there is enjoyment to be had in this film. Definitely not the worst experience of this year.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I've seen a lot worse.
Decent set pieces.
I guess, yeah, I could recommend it. I mean,
I'd recommend it. I'd
It's
say if you
worth
want to
going
see
to
a
see. Yeah, why
film
not?
that you enjoy watching,
Maybe
I'd say
watch them in
see
a
this.
maybe get them in a DVD combo pack when they come out. 'cause
yeah,
it'd be
they're
cool to
not
watch the first
bad
one.
films at all. But
I mean, I haven't seen the first one, but I can imagine if you like
Yeah.
the first one, you probably like the second one.
at the same time, don't rush out to see it. But
Yeah. There's no desperate need to see it, but I wouldn't watch it again.
No.
But I
Yeah.
would, if someone hasn't seen it, then I'd say go and see it if you're
Yeah.
bored.
yeah,
Check it out.
definitely not the worst waste of 2 hours of my life.
Yeah.
So glad I saw it. Anything else?
Not really. No. I'd say
No.
just say that it's. I'd say it surprised me. I thought it was going to be worse.
Alright, next review's a big one. I'm telling you.
Don't spoil it.
This next film we're going to review, you're going to love.
Don't spoil it.
Greatest film we've seen all year.
Don't spoil it.
So just wait around for that one.
Stick around till Friday.
Yeah.
3 reviews this week.
Also, forgot to mention, It's back. Your prayers
Hashtag pray for
worked.
Tom
Yeah.
was a success.
Thank you for the
So yeah.
support, the global support for my recovery.
Yeah.
Much
Thank you to
appreciated.
all 14 subscribers.
Yeah, thank you
We're
for our
keeping
14
Tom-
viewers. Thank you very much.
Anyway, that's
Yeah.
Just see you in the next review.
goodbye.
Should be looking forward to that.
It's a space station.